Hello, everyone. Hello, Olivia.
Hey, hey there, you're looking fabulous, LaDonna.
Yay. Happy Greenpeace Day.
Happy
Woo!
Greenpeace
Throwback
Day.
Thursday. Yes.
Excellent. So, yes, today is Thursday, September 15, 2022. We are here, Olivia Vo and LaDonna McAbee of Home Sweet Home Treasures, bringing you another fabulous episode. Let's take a trip down memory lane and talk about Greenpeace Day. And if you're wondering why does it even matter, LaDonna, tell them why.
Well, Greenpeace Day is an environmental day. Save our earth, save our space. You know, there is so much to learn about Greenpeace Day. But, Olivia, I think we need to do our favorite outfit day first.
Indeed, we do. So stick around because we've got an amazing show planned. We have different segments that we always like to share with you, but today's a special one because it's all around Greenpeace. And you know, LaDonna, her teacher side comes out of her and she's digging through those facts and archives.
That's right. That's right.
The bottom of things. All right. So let me feature you for a moment. What is your outfit of the day, LaDonna?
Well, you know, today is also make your own or create your own hat day, as well as Greenpeace Day. So I have my pink ball cap. It has nothing on it when I bought it, but now I've added things. So to show you what I've added is I have this brooch that is custom made, trying to get it in the angle where everyone can see it better. And it says, point me toward the nearest antique shop. And the back of it is puzzle pieces. So someone took puzzle pieces and then took all of these broken pieces of jewelry and made this beautiful brooch that I paid very good money for because I couldn't live without it. I loved it. I had to have it. Then this is one of my Mickey Mouse pins that my granddaughter brought me back from Disney World. This one says, look at there, I love junk. And it's got a lady with all kinds of junk, but it's not junk, it's treasures. We all know that. And that's from when I went and took all the kids to Disney World. So I love my hat. It's faded. It's old, and as you can see, but I love my hat because it all pertains to stuff that I love, and it says something about me. So then I ordered a t-shirt for Home Sweet Home Treasures, and it just came in, and it has our logo on it. Look at that. Is that not something? I don't know. I guess maybe you can't see it so well. But anyway.
It's precious. Oh my gosh. Yay.
Yeah, and it's just right here in the corner and it has our logo on it. And I think it'll be great when we have different things going on and I can wear it. And yeah, so I love this new top that I bought. So it's got our logo on it. So how about you, Olivia?
Excellent. So I didn't go to the trouble of making my own hat, but I'm always making sure I look fabulous to match LaDonna's style. And so look at this. I love this so much. You'll appreciate the store, LaDonna. I was in Nashville many years ago at a conference, and I just had to have a cowgirl hat. So I got a pink one.
Yay! I need that to go with my pink cowboy boots.
I was going to say, and I was thinking of you. It's funny that we're meeting now. I didn't know you way back then. And, you know, I'm meeting you now and you're like the original pink lady. You love everything pink. I think I can. That's your motto. And I just love the style of this hat because, you know, it's bendable and it's got a unique look to it, right? With the braid, it's all made of paper, etc. And then look at these earrings. I just gotta love.
I love those earrings. Yes. I love those.
The hat and the boots and the heart. So these came into my life just very recently. But how funny is like the law of attraction manifestation? I mean, I don't know if you believe in all that, you know, all of you watching, but it is. I mean, I was attracting it to my energy. It's like, I know I've got the show coming up with LaDonna. I have this hat already. I need earrings to match. And there they appear.
And I definitely need those earrings and hats to go with my cowboy boots. I have cowboy boots and I love them. But my cowboy hat's not pink. So yeah, I love
Maybe
it. I love it.
we'll do a swap, LaDonna. How's that?
Yes, yes, there we go. There we go. And is that a bandana or part of your top?
It's a bandana.
See, there you go.
So this I
Perfect.
have is bandana, and I'm wearing white after Labor Day.
Yes. And I have white on after Labor Day as well under my gray t-shirt. So, and you know what? It's not affecting me any way, shape, or form, wearing it or not.
Right?
So,
I think it's just so fun, like we're applying what we learned. Isn't that amazing too? Like, we're
yes,
learning different things and we're able to apply them as well. Because I think that's what really helps to reinforce like new learning, new behavior, new patterns, new ways of thinking.
that's right. You have to practice what you preach, as
Yeah.
they say. If you say something, then you should be doing it. Don't expect others to do what you're not willing to do.
That's a LaDonna tip right then and there. Awesome. All right. So I know that we've got slides prepared. Do you want to go ahead and get right to it?
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
And
here we
if everyone out there, please let us know what do you think about the pink cowboy hat and the new logo shirt and Green Day. I didn't even know there was a Greenpeace Day. Did you?
No, I've heard of Earth Day. We celebrate Earth Month in April, right? And I've heard of Arbor Day. I think that's for trees, etc. But nothing about Greenpeace. Yeah. So this is
No, I didn't know about Greenpeace. And I think it's sometime this month there's like Recycle Day. Never heard of that either until I was doing a research. So let's start our slides. Olivia, can you push those magic buttons?
I sure can. And so all of you are watching, join in the conversation. So if you're watching live or on replay later on, just continue the conversation, engage with us because we are running a brand new participation contest for September. So go ahead and drop in those comments, drop in those questions because each one gets your name entered into a special surprise September drawing. And I think we're selecting 2 winners for free shipping.
Yes, free shipping, no matter if it's in the U.S. or outside the U.S. What a great way to save money.
Indeed. What a great way indeed. All right. So let me go ahead and cue this up for you, LaDonna. One moment here. I'm going to get it ready. And away we go.
Greenpeace Day. I love that picture of the plastic bag with the earth inside of it. Say no to plastic. There's so many ways that we can get rid of plastic, just plastic alone. And just by bringing in your own bags instead of, taking the grocery plastic bag out. But if you do have to take the plastic bag out, make sure you're recycling it, which is really easy. You can take it right back to your store, and most of them will have a recycle bin right outside the door. But don't throw it away. Don't throw those bags away. Find something to do with them. Line your trash can in the bathroom with them if you need to.
That's what I use them for, lining for the, like the mini baskets in the bathroom or bedrooms. And I know that you use them for your shipping material.
I do. I don't throw them away. If I go to the store and pick up plastic bags somehow, some way, I will utilize them, but we do not throw them in the garbage. It takes forever for them to go back into the earth. There's no sense in that. You can use them in so many ways. I use them for my shipping. I use them for the trash bags. When you have a baby, I don't know if anyone knows that, but if you have a poopy diaper, you can stick it in one of those bags and tie it, and it doesn't smell up the entire, house, building, whatever. And it's a little bit, even though it's going to the trash, you're utilizing it somehow, some way. All right. Greenpeace Day came from the mayor of Vancouver, Gregor Robertson. On September 15th, he proclaimed as Greenpeace Day, and that wasn't brought on till 2011. So that really wasn't that long ago that we had this day proclaimed, and that's pretty phenomenal that it came in our era and I still had never heard about it. So that tells you how many things we really haven't learned yet, Olivia.
Indeed, yeah. And so kudos to this man, Gregor Robertson.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who he is, but look at a remarkable thing that he did. And, was it really his job? Of course, it's all of our jobs to serve our environment, to protect our environment. We only get one. We don't get another one. We make it as we are. I mean, whatever it is we had help doing it. There's a lot of things we can do to help preserve our environment.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so, take a stand. And I'm putting the question up here on the screen. So let us know in the comments, what's one green thing that you can do today? Take a baby step towards having a more mindful awareness around our environment.
Yes. And there's so many little things that don't take a lot of time, and it does not cost money to do it. All right. Here's a prime example. This is a day dedicated to bring change in the way we treat our environment. If you can't reuse it, refuse it. We talk about this all the time, Olivia, on our shows. And it's, if you're going to purchase something, use it more than once and use it different ways. We've done this ourselves, take a jar and make a flower arrangement out of it. We've done that on our show, right? And we've done different things to glass jars. Olivia made a seashell decorated piece, and we've done flowers, and we put glitter on glass jars. I mean, there's a lot of different ways to reuse it. We can gift them out by putting Oreo cookies inside them and putting a neat card with it. So yes, there's a lot of things that you can reuse that's just in your refrigerator. So is there something that you do every day, Olivia, that you help with the environment?
Well, I just keep thinking back to that episode that we did about the glass jars, and how long it takes for one glass jar to decompose at the landfill. That just I think it was a billion years.
Yes. And you would never think that, right?
No.
But we've learned a lot from our shows. We have learned a lot, Olivia and I, and we hope that you have too. Because here's another prime example. My husband stops every night on the way home from work, and he travels to work every day. So he fills up the tank and he gets a drink. And so here's this plastic cup from the Quick Trip. Everyone has a Quick Mart of some kind they get gas in. It may not be a Quick Trip. That's really popular here. Racetrack, 7-Eleven. Do you have those stores in your area, Olivia? Okay.
Yes, stores,
okay.
Yes.
So you can see what I've done to utilize some of this. And I think Olivia has a little video clip that I did with this project. So here we go. You're going to be surprised.
I do indeed. And I was, I got a preview of this video that LaDonna put together, and we're going to share with you on the big screen. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go cue this up for you. All right.
Hey everyone, this is LaDonna coming to you live from Home Sweet Home Treasures. Okay, so we are celebrating Greenpeace Day, but shouldn't it be Greenpeace Day every day? So let's talk about plastic, only plastic today. I have this extra large Quick Trip drink cup. One way we can get rid of these cups is by most, not all, but most convenience stores, Quick Trip, 7-Eleven, whatever your store may be called. Most of them, if you have your own cup or thermos, they will let you utilize that instead of using their cups. Not all stores do this, but a lot of stores do. That will eliminate this plastic cup coming out on our earth. Just one at a time is better than none. So remember that. It all counts. Do your part. So here's an extra large Quick Trip cup. It's a convenience store in my area in Texas. And what I did, when I was going to school, we used to take construction paper and cut it into strips and make a chain. Now, you can do this to, we used to make chains to see how much we raised in our fundraisers, our jump-a-thons. We also did this to make the garland around our Christmas tree at school. You can make these rings and, hang them in your doorway so when you go by. So what I did is I took a Quick Trip cup, an extra large. I cut the bottom of it off and I made a planter. Look at that. Plant your seedlings in there. And that saves you from buying planters. It saves another piece of plastic of going to our earth. What I did is I just cut it right underneath the extra large, which is plenty big enough for a planter. And look at that. It looks perfect. It's clear. It makes a great seedling pot. Also, look at this. A great organizer for your pens, markers, pencils, anything that you need, your toothpaste and toothbrush, maybe your yarn utensils, sewing utensils, spoons and forks. So many ways. And then I had this left. After I cut one of those off, and I already have a seam cut. Let's see where that is. One-handed makes this more difficult. I have a seam cut, so then I just cut it into strips. If you don't want the extra large in your strip, just cut that off. Or maybe you want to use one of the letters. Maybe your name starts with an E, or your name has an E in it. Leave the E. Or maybe you want all the X's in there. Okay, and then when you get to the red and the white and the black, you can't tell that it says Quick Trip because you've cut it into strips. See, look. And all I did was use masking tape. This one is not a clear masking tape, but you can get the invisible or clear, and it won't even show up. But there you go, and look at that. Cute, cute. Hang it in your doorway so when you go by, put it around your Christmas tree. It has all the right colors. Use it at the schools. Use it for your borders. So many uses for this. So many crafting projects. I would love to hear what crafting project you can do with a plastic cup. And we have them everywhere. Plastic cups are used for your to-go drinks and to-go cups and so much plastic. Okay, happy Greenpeace Day. Please do your part. See you later.
Excellent. So yes, what can you do with your plastic cup? Let us know in the comments. Chat us away. I love that.
Yes. Was that echoing on your end, Olivia? It was echoing here. Was it echoing for you?
Darn, were we supposed to mute ourselves?
Oh, no, I don't know. It was echoing, and I apologize if our audience hears the echo. I'm not sure why. We're still trying to figure out technical issues change. I just don't know.
You know what? I need to make a note, like a giant Post-it note, because that happened to us before, and you would think we'd learn by now, right? So we're playing a video directly. We got to mute ourselves.
And I did mute myself, but I was still hearing the echo, but I'm not for sure if that's what it is. But I apologize to our audience if you are hearing the echo. So
I guess we'll handle during the replay. One
But
of
you
these
know what? You know that we are just normal people. We are real. It is live. And you know what? That's one of the beauties of a live show. There's no going back.
there is no going back unless it's throwback, throwback Thursday. Um, I have this idea, like we need to maybe like take all the bloopers, right, from each episode and put them together in one montage. So I don't know. I need to find someone that can help us with that because I feel like there would just be like so many funny things.
But you know what, Olivia? I look back on the first video that we did, second video to today, and wow, what a difference. What a difference that we have came such a long way as a team for sure. But our audience, it's all about our audience for me and Olivia. So we do this for you. Have fun with us, laugh with us, just have a good time. Keep the mojo going. I know this is not Monday mojo, but we have to keep the mojo going. So tell us what your thoughts are. What would you do with a plastic cup besides throw it away? Do not throw it away. If you recycle it, fine. But if you can reuse it, you know, those make great cups for going outdoors to work in the yard. You can also use those to organize your yarn or your bolts and screws out in the garage. So there's so many ways you can utilize those plastic cups. Do you get many plastic cups in your house, Olivia?
Well, I was going to say, speaking of plastic cups, because, you know, you and I love to entertain, right? We have families, we have friends that come over all the time. And so I recently got to meet a fabulous woman. Her name is Pallavi Pandey. And did you catch the interview that we did for her for Green Connection? So big shout out to Green Connections because next week, Pallavi Pandey, who's the owner of Detox, is going to be our guest speaker. And so in keeping with the theme of Greenpeace, and what's so interesting about her company, right, is that they make single-use disposable tableware from naturally fallen palm leaves.
Oh.
So you talk about, you know, being able to use like our, you know, like the party ware, right? Like our culinary sets and those dishes, et cetera. And I always feel a little bit guilty, like throwing them away or, you know, having to recycle. But these are naturally sourced from the environment, from the leaves. And so they're totally compostable. And I think it's just a remarkable company that she's built together. And she's going to be our guest speaker for next Tuesday. So, you know, this is what LaDonna and I do. We support each other's businesses. We support each other's organizations. We'd love to give a shout out to people that we see doing wonderful things for their community, for our society. And so, yeah, big shout out to Pallavi Pandey. This is her website that's on the screen, Detox.
Hey, that is wonderful. That is a beautiful, beautiful idea. What an idea. You know, every once in a while we'll go to the restaurants and they don't have straws at all. I love straws though. I love to have straws. And I know it's a mental thing, but especially when I go out to a restaurant, I just have this irky feeling if I drink out of a cup without a straw. I don't know why. It's just a mental blurb, I guess. But some of the restaurants now do have, you know, straws that is a one-use thing, and they are environmentally good. Now, they don't last very long, but we don't need our straws to last long. So I think it's a wonderful idea. And if you can get all the tableware for that, what an idea.
Yeah, so I mean, and speaking about that, I mean, she is looking into just the takeaway containers, right? You know, those foam containers.
Yes.
So her company is looking into how do we take, you know, these naturally fallen palm leaves and mold them into those clamshells and whatever takeaway containers too.
Oh, what an idea. Because just imagine how many to-go containers, you know, one restaurant goes through weekly, you know, daily on a Friday night alone. So yes, perfect. Oh, I love that idea. Love, love, love that idea.
And you know, something interesting too, LaDonna, about regarding the straws, because I've gone to some places where they give me the paper straw, but recently I was at another establishment and they use the pasta straw.
Oh.
So it might be something different for you and your family. Yes, so use a pasta straw.
Wow. Never heard of that. See? We learn so much just by looking, paying attention. That's great. I love that idea. Love it. Yes.
You said it, just paying attention and applying what you're learning, applying what you're seeing. So I think you've got 2 more slides to wrap up our Greenpeace celebration. I think you've got some ideas for us here. So let me go cue that up for everyone. So talk to us about this, LaDonna.
Okay, I am so excited about this when I seen it. Have you found a branded plastic waste on the street, in a park, or in the nature today? When you look around, do you ever see plastic bottles, cups, whatever? Take a picture of it. And then I want you to publish it on social media. Hashtag, is this yours? ? And then I want you to tag me and Olivia, and we are going to put your name into our contest drawing for every time you do that. Can you imagine how much awareness that we are going to be able to help with, Olivia, by just doing this one thing, letting people know how much waste is in the fields, on the side of our roads, in the parking lots? You know, one thing that drives me crazy, Olivia, and I know someone's going to scream when I say this. If you do this, please stop. Please. I beg of you. Go down the road and someone throws out a bag of trash from McDonald's or Jack in the Box or their drive-through, whatever. I literally want to scream at these people. I don't, but do not throw your trash out the window. Just save it till the next time you stop. Most retail stores, parking lots, etc., have garbage cans. Throw it away. Don't throw it on the road. You know, we had a really good friend one time, and she had a bad habit of doing that. And this was probably 15, 20 years ago, Olivia. And we were going down the road one day, and she just throws out her bag of trash from the drive-thru. Oh, I said something. She was a dear friend. And you know what she said? Well, it's saving someone's job because someone will pick it up. Someone will be paid to pick it up. Or the prisoners will have to come out and pick it up. No, it is not anyone's job to pick up after ourselves. It is our job to pick up after us. It's our job to pick up after our children, but not when no, do not throw trash out. I'm so against that. That has always been one of my screeching moments. Have you ever done that? Have you ever seen that, Olivia?
Yes. Especially like if I'm on a road trip highway, I see it all the time. Like, you know, and I cringe when you're driving by the highway and then there's like a pile of trash, right? The other thing that gets to me too is like, there's literally the trash can right there. There's a trash receptacle right there. And there's trash all around it, but not in it.
Yes.
So it's like, how did you miss it?
I don't know how many times that, Big Daddy and I go out to eat more often than we should. There's just 2 of us now, so sometimes it's just easier. We don't mess up the kitchen. We want to go explore a new restaurant or treat it, whatever. But I come out to the parking lot, and there's trash in the parking lot, like just trash. Like someone just set their trash out there. And I'm like, what in the world? Why? It's nobody's job to pick that up. That just don't do it. It's just that easy. Don't do it. And you know what? You don't know if the birds are eating some of the to-go containers. They shouldn't be. We don't know where this is going to blow off to. What child may pick it up by mistake. You know, when you have a 2 or 3-year-old, they get out of your hands sometimes and they want to put everything in them. I mean, everything goes through my mind when I see these things. But I want to reach out to everyone. Take a picture of trash that you find that's not in the trash can. Take a picture of it. put it all over your social media. Hashtag is this yours ? So everybody will go, oh my gosh, is that mine? Is that mine? And then tag Olivia and or myself, and we will put your name in the drawing. I hope we have at least 100 people in the drawing from this, Olivia. I really, truly do. I just want to make awareness that there is trash all the way around us, somewhere that it should not be. And I know that you will see trash in parking lots. If you're going for a walk, how much trash do you see while you're walking? I mean, you, like Olivia says, when she goes on a road trip, she sees it. So it's not too late. Do your part. We only get one environment. I mean, that is simple. That is a true statement. It's just that easy. Do your part. Do you feel like you do your part, Olivia?
I do my best, right?
Yes.
I know that I'm not going to be the most perfect.
Well, none of us are. Exactly. You know, I don't always take my cup in to do my tea, and I don't always take my bags for my groceries, but I try my best. I don't throw things away that I know that I can do something else with, or I can recycle. And I keep learning. Keep learning.
Yeah, we keep learning, we keep improving, right? So are there things that I would love to aspire to become more green? Definitely. For my business, you know, I strive to make everything as digital as possible, so not to use paper when I don't have to, and things of that nature. And
Right.
then I think about, you know, when I'm grocery shopping, like I love what you said, like if you can't reuse it, refuse it. So
That's right.
so I think about like all my jars in a different way. Like, okay, will I make something from this?
Exactly. And you know, I was shopping on Michelle's website because you know we had Michelle from Love a Foodie, and you know I ordered the spice pack, and they come in those little tins, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do with those 5 tins? I can't wait. I can't wait.
You can make candles. They can hold like little candle
Yes.
samples.
That's a great idea. I can make a wind chime. I mean, there's so many things that I can reuse, you know, put my paper clips in them or the little tacks. I mean, see, I'm not thinking about throwing those away. I'm thinking about how will I use those? Yes.
Exactly. So now like I see everything with a different perspective. Okay, if I buy this container or this jar, will I get another use out of it? And that's why I love like Pallavi's company, because you know, even though these are leaves from a tree, we're gonna get one more use out of it, right? Instead of just discarding them and then they're going to be compostable. I think it's just so innovative what she's done. So I really hope that you and all of you watching will tune into the Green Connections Network and listen to some of the amazing speakers that we have. LaDonna is going to be one of our speakers too.
Yes.
November.
I'm so excited. So excited about that.
LaDonna over here is going to be our speaker.
I'm always inspired when I find out something new, like Greenpeace Day. I had no idea. So that just made me so excited to learn more about it.
Excellent. And so in the time that we have left, we're going to do favorite items reveal. It is your favorite part of the show. We just know it. Just be able to see all that's available for you on this fantastic website, homesweethometreasures.net. And stick around to the end because we do have a code word drop just for you, just for this episode. So here we go. Favorite items reveal. And let's cue this up and we're going to take it away.
Oh, look at this book, Seeds of Success, How a Few Women Changed the Landscape of American Business. This is a vintage reading. It is a paperback book. Look how beautiful. It's purple and black and has the crackle looking cement in the background. That book was really good. I read it a couple of times. I've had it with me for several years now. It is maybe a little outdated, some may say, but it really isn't because, business changes, but everything about it does not change. And I love reading books about other women. Look at this beautiful Christmas locket. It is silver tone. It is vintage. It has the holly leaves. That's just in there so that you can open it easier. Nothing's on the back. It's not marked, but it is so beautiful. It is a silver tone hinged heart locket. Look at this beauty. It is a wood frame. It is vintage. It is the Noah's Ark. Look how cute that would be in a nursery, in the child's bedroom, maybe in your bathroom. Just anywhere. It is so cute. And it is a thick wood, as you can see. Darling, darling Noah's Ark. I love all the Noah's Ark collections. And look at this watering jug. Someone is hand painted. You make everything bloom. And then they painted the flowers on there as well. And, I was thinking if you could use that for silk flowers or put water in it for fresh flowers, you could also use it as a planter. Punch a couple of holes in the bottom and plant you a plant or flower in it. And look here on the back. It also has painted flowers. Isn't that darling? That is just darling. You could give that as a gift and put a couple of yard gloves or utensils in it. Would be perfect. Here's another vintage books. Believers. Look at the wording and that sensitivity. There's about the author. It does have a cover on it, so the book is spotless. It is signed by the author. Believers at the Breaking Point. That is another vintage reading. And look at this vintage beauty. It is glass. It is vintage. It has the original cork with it. I don't know what used to be in it. Maybe it was a liquor bottle. At some time or another, I know Avon had these, but it is not marked on the bottom where it came from. Oh, there's the book again. I don't know what happened there, but here we go. But isn't that a beautiful, beautiful piece? Glass. Look at the artwork on it. I love the way the horse is standing up. And look at the detail. You really can't say carving, but the dimensions in the glass, I guess. The design. The artwork. It is in mint condition. And I'm showing you here, there's no maker markings on the bottom. And that wraps up our items reveal. What was your favorite, Olivia?
I love this piece, this vase.
Yes.
Yeah. It's very like Greek urn. It reminds me of like a Grecian urn design, mythology, all of that. That's really beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. And, so many great uses out of that. Like you said, make it a flower vase. Just the decor piece by itself is stunning. Yes.
Exactly. So if you're looking for that code word, here it is. We're going to flash it real quick on the screen. You got to get the notebook ready. Here we go. Code word is green.
And that code word is going to give you free shipping. Free shipping today and tomorrow until midnight Central Time. So that is a great savings, guys. For you to get free shipping is a great savings. And then get your name put in the drawing for commenting or snapping that picture and putting it on social media. Make sure you tag Olivia and I. I will be looking for trash today. Olivia will be looking for trash today to snap a picture and tag us. Yes. We're going to get a good chain going. I'm hoping to get at least 100 people.
That's
Let's do this,
Yeah.
Olivia.
Let's make a movement for sure.
Yes.
So, yes. So in honor of Greenpeace Day, this is your coupon code. It's on the screen. You can use it today and all of tomorrow night, like LaDonna says, for green and get free shipping on all your orders. So big or small, shop away, homesweethometreasures.net. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it just gives you a little bit more of awareness, right? And a shift in perspective of what you can do to be more mindful about having a green practice, right? Because it's a practice. We're not expecting you to change things or change everything overnight. You just got to take one step at a time.
Yes. Every little thing helps.
Every little thing helps. All right. So we're going to close this out. But thank you to all of you for joining the conversation today. If you catch us on the replay, remember, it still counts. Every comment, every like, every share, it definitely all counts. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel of Home Sweet Home Treasures. And your name will be entered into that special September drawing. We'll be giving out 2 winners at the end of the month.
Yes. Have a great day, everyone. Great weekend.
Fantastic rest of the day and a wonderful weekend ahead.